You walk in and the smell of death is pungent as there is a man against the chair slumped. A kind of foam leaks from his mouth.
This is the Inspectore.
Oh, yeah, one of them. Yeah, he's been here for probably 30 minutes. When we found him, who knows how long he's there before that.
As you get close to the man, you feel for a pulse, but he is cold. He has been out for some time. But you do recognize the face as one of the ones that worked under Vicar to assist with the drug dealers alongside of Matthias, potentially one of the inspectores helping out.
Certainly seems like an overdose. Have you brought it up with Vicar yet?
He's fired.
Fired completely.
Yeah. They were talking about it like all past 3 days. Like just now came to a verdict, so.
Lovely. Then who was his second in command?
The Sergeantes are me and Fenton. Fenton and I.
Okay. I would send for Soma, who would do an autopsy, see if we can figure out exactly what killed him. It's strange that he would die of an overdose. Unless he was partaking.
Kyler, as you look throughout his body, you will find a piece of parchment on him. The parchment's crumpled up into a ball, but as you open it, there will be symbols, letters. You can very easily tell that this isn't a normal language, possibly some sort of cipher.
He had a coded message on
You
him.
look, you might be able to decipher this, given some time.
I can have a look at this overnight to see if it pops up anything. Reference it with some old things that I have. Since this is the only lead that we have. What was he doing before this?
Well, we need to get this done now. This is a dead soldier. I would like to find out exactly what the fuck happened. So if that is something related, I would like to know.
Can you read
I could
squiggles?
say a little bit where I last saw him.
Well, he was...
No, I cannot read the squiggles.
Yes, well, he was working with Vicar and one of our operatives, trying to uncover where this grace was coming from what I understand. This could be a revenge killing or a silencing thing, since it seems to be he has overdosed. The question is, how do they get in here?
Good question. I'm assuming he was killed by someone else.
We know that some of your guardsmen have been peddling this shit as well.
Wonderful. Okay.
We'll need eyewitnesses to see who came in and out of this building, if there was anyone around to witness anything.
Okay. If a car is involved in it, maybe he could do something with that, yeah? Possibly, or...
I could try and find him around town.
I would appreciate that.
Alright,
Okay,
be right back,
go
Sergeante.
try to find Vicar.
On it.
Would you like me to find Soma?
Please do.
Well, at least I know general area. Last time Soma was at the main station. Come on, Tala.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Aside from Vicar, I'm not really sure what we can do with this.
Wonderful. And you can't read the squiggles?
Nothing I've seen before. Like, I could cross-reference it with
Wonderful.
other things overnight, or give me an hour or two, but, I mean, you want to solve this now, so...
So, Kyler, as you're actually thinking about it, you remember a report that Matthias gave not too long ago, and Vikar had given. This man was the one they were watching, particularly that had made contact with the drug dealers. Have you tried to decipher it all thus far?
Yeah, you've been looking at it.
All right. I will do a roll now, Kyler. Do you receive any bonuses for attempting to decipher coded messages?
Not that I know. He knows thieves can't, but if this isn't that, then he wouldn't know unless it's
Rolling.
applicable.
Kyler, as you begin to look at it carefully, you begin to try to read it, and in the cipher, you can tell that what this man received came from the day before, based off of the intel you've been regularly getting. The attack is happening tomorrow, and the packages all have been placed in the 3 locations. You can't get that last bit. With a 9, that's about all you can ascertain from it. But something. He did something.
Matthias warned me of an attack on the aid station to help people get out of this, to kick this habit. That was supposed to be happening possibly tomorrow.
Wonderful.
He-
Kyler, you would know this message most likely came from yesterday. That means it's today.
You read this?
Rolling Vikar. You watch as Vikar takes a look at it. His eyes begin to squint as he begins to try to read the lettering. You can see with a 19 Vikar, as you try to read it, you begin to pick up on some things.
I brought some.
The attack is happening tomorrow. And the packages have all been placed in 3 locations. The supply area, the surgical houses, and the recovery houses. Be sure to hide them deep in supplies and under furniture, and in the cove between the houses.
The letter is barely recognizable. Whatever they used was planned out clearly, but I can understand that they have buried some sort of supplies in 3 different locations.
I found
Something
one
about
of
the
them.
attack happening tomorrow. Okay, what was it? Drugs?
Poisoned medical supplies right into the fucking refugee spot.
Well, the other, where
Kyler.
did you find that one?
Rolling. Kyler with the 19. That doesn't make sense. They said 3 packages of poison supplies.
Where?
You begin to think methodically. You begin to think
In the same spot of where I'm
strategically.
helping out with the refugees.
They needed
People who were
something
already treated
for them
were
to chase,
treated with
something that
bandages and cell
hunt.
stitching and potions that were
all
all
looking
coated
in the wrong
poison.
place for something.
Well, then we're gonna have to
You know
supply
who they're
area,
connected with,
surgical house,
this type of
recovery house,
weapons
so whichever one
they're
you're at,
connected
I
with.
assume that's theirs, so we'd have to check the other houses then.
You're going to need to, and there is
Oh,
a
God.
box to which will probably be
The
able
thought
to take your
of
interest. A box that wasn't
the
approved and
stalwart
has some sort of a
appears in
strange
your mind.
symbol on it. And it's some kind of symbol from a
Well,
noble
guardsman,
house.
do I have your permission to assist with this investigation?
Since you so kindly asked, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Matthias mentioned that there was something planned for today and that he was trying to adjust it or switch things out to make it fixed. Do you know about this? He didn't go into detail.
Yes, he's given me a lot of letters about many different things that he planned, different information. Most of them I've left for the inspectores, but they weren't really expecting to deal with this issue since my firing was so sudden.
These 3 packages, we need to figure out where they are and we need to deal with them.
Deep in supplies, supply house, recovery house, and the surgical house. So we have our 3 buildings. Now we just have to dig through every single
Somehow.
package and make sure things are
That-
there.
Doesn't make sense. There's no longer a surgical house anymore.
Okay,
You
let's
changed everything.
go to these
No, you
locations.
didn't mention it to
Search
many.
them. Sergeant, gather up.
Yeah.
No, don't gather up your men.
The old surgical house that I used to have. That doesn't make sense, though, considering that
I'll
that
bring
is
this
no
with us.
longer the house that I work in. Everything's been moved. I made sure of that myself.
Then where the fuck are these things? Because this is a very clearly old intel. Where are these 3 packages?
Well, we know that it's in the area, so let's just dig through everything. You gotta find it at some point then.
If they see us digging through it, it might cause this to prematurely happen, right?
True. Then be ready for a fight.
We need to be careful.
Rather than attack now, while we have the guards and the will to do so, than in the middle of the night when there's 2 or 3 guards and they just start slitting throats in the middle of the night.
Fair enough.
Especially with twice the area we have to cover. You know.
Gather up Vikar's old shock troopers. You said they're pretty much in on the take on this stuff. You trusted them?
Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
Do so. Gather them up. Let's go. Make it quick.
I need to head right on back over to the
Mine
refugee
anymore, but,
spot. I need to make sure that everyone has been retreated from the poison.
I'll go get them because I guess you weren't informed. Most of them have left the guard and joined me, so I'll go get them.
Oh, this needs to be...
Yeah, I saw Brash earlier today.
Don't worry, I'm not the Railroad Baron. I won't create a sudden army and try to take over Nautis. That's the least of my fucking concern.
Alright,
Why
let's...
did you say that then?
Let's
Why did he that? Okay.
gather up. We're gonna go search for these...
I mean, you know, fairly valid
packages.
concern. Yeah.
Soma, deal with what you
Hi,
need to
Lord.
deal with, and then, if you don't mind, begin an autopsy on him just to make sure that we know exactly what killed him. I assume it's the Grace,
You
but...
want me to do the... You want me to do the autopsy before or after the refugee situation?
What is this refugee situation? They poisoned supplies and people are sick now?
1 box. Poisoned potions, bandages, sterile stitching, all coded in it.
Alright,
Right now, Oshan's over there to deal with what level severity of antidote that we need in order to help the treated.
okay. Assist him and then move on to this. I think this is a low priority thing. I already assume I know what the answer is, but we just need to double check. Assist Oshan, get that handled, and then, yeah.
We'll move that poisoned box outside of the refugee area too. I do not want that anyone near them.
You know the best place to dispose that sort of stuff.
Good. We'll just leave it with Essence, okay? Okay.
Alright.
This is sketchy.
Next, my lord.
I'm gonna grab a shield.
We're gonna group up with the guard and we're gonna go raid and see if we can figure out where these packages are.
Well, should we check the aid station first? Is there a crate there?
I don't know exactly what we're looking for, but yes, probably. We'll wait until the guards show up and then handle it.
You know what, Tala?
My lord, you want me to
You
go
ready?
back and
Ouch.
warn the guard at our estate just in case? And send guard there?
Warn them of what?
Anything. This is sudden and it's supposed to happen today.
Well, I don't know where these are supposed to be. I don't know if it involves our estate or it involves other places. But it might be good. In
Might as
fact,
well be ready.
yeah, run over, warn them, and if there are any available, bring them here to assist me in finding this. This needs to look official.
I will do my best, my lord.
Good man. Double time it.
Tala, get ready to use your nose.
My own personal retinue.
Spare the sass, we're trying to save lives. Where are we going?
Most likely the aid station, the 3 buildings mentioned should have been in there. We would start, I guess, building by building for the most part. Since this intel could be old, more than likely... Fuck, we would...
If I need your help, I will fucking yell
Wouldn't
for
they
you.
have been seen before?
The car?
Good day.
What?
Come on in.
What or not?
I guess building by building, if we want to start each individual one, we'd have to start here and make our way down. I can go quickly get with Soma and ask him where he found that first box of supplies, and then get a general idea.
Yeah, he's just down at the end.
Should be
Sure.
treating people right now. Got it.
Where were the 3 locations said in the letter? You said in a building, in an alcove, in
It
a...
is the supply areas, the surgical houses,
From
recovery
Soma.
house.
Get away from that fucking box that echoes through this entire space.
He found another one.
Okay.
Start going from building to building. Vicar, lead your shock troopers.
Start this
I
house,
searched
every supply. Don't tear it to the floor, don't destroy stuff, but move it around. You search every box.
My lord, get away from that fucking area!
What is it?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We need to get everyone out from here right now!
Okay, everyone
What?
out.
My lord,
We can't evacuate
I'll
the
set
area, they're
evacuate.
sick. Oh, fuck. Okay, evacuate them out into the... over to where the, arena is. One at a time.
of course.
As well as I do, the scarecrows have access
Towards
to
the
Silver's
arena.
mercies. They can just
Wonderful.
bring up 3 of those and kill like 50
Alright.
people with that.
So to Soma's calling an
Black power
evacuation. We need to move everyone out of here.
Why?
Get up and stand. Let's move quickly. Out.
What the fuck's going
You
on?
can hear the evacuation order given as people are being ushered out from the buildings, from the tents, everywhere.
Come on, little one, hurry.
As you see, a large box is carried out, Kyler.
Clear the road.
Clear the road!
Clear the road.
Soma, careful, don't move so damn fast, or set the damn thing off!
Pause. As you, Soma, are beginning to move this box in a rush and a haste, not paying attention to the surroundings you have. Kyler, you see it in the corner of your eye from the tower to your top left as a crossbowman aims down towards Soma and begins ready to fire. You have a single reaction to help prevent what may happen next. I will give it to you. Because you are this close and your knight is this close.
He's going to try and shove the knight over, and he's going to try and be here to protect from a crossbow shot on the box or Soma.
Understood. Rolling, Kyler. Kyler, as you push your bodies together with the knights, with an 18, they push them together, bumping into the box entirely, sending you all slightly off kilter. With an 18, a shot rings out. And as a crossbow lands right in the back of this knight's shield. Unpause.
They're trying to deploy it! Into cover, into cover, into cover!
No!
Kyler, if there's one of these, that means there's more than one.
Why did you fucking touch it? Where are the rest of them?
So we have to go. We have to get outside the wall. We can't stand here.
Can you stop it from
I
exploding?
understand that.
Tala,
Let's go.
my side.
As long as we are fucking careful, we need to go!
For fuck's sake.
We can't let this blow up the fucking...
My lord, your priority in protection is
have
utmost,
the
but your
ability to
order.
try to disable one of these. But what if there's more?
Kyler, where did that come from?
Tower, top left. Clear the walls.
The
Go.
wall?
Yes, go. Get them cleared.
Claudia, O'Shawn, you hear from the behind you as well as you were in this odd cove as well, Claudia, as you were back here.
Claudia.
Not again. Not again.
Vicar!
What is it?
There's one in here.
As you begin to move over, O'Shawn, to try to look into it, you dealt with these people before, Kyler. Rolling, before O'Shawn touches it. With a natural 20, you know what kind of people deal with these sort of devices. The contingencies they sometimes place in these. With a natural 20, the chances of this thing being booby-trapped are very, very high, as you watch as Oshan begin to make his way over to it.
Oshan, stop! Okay, stop! Move away from it. They can't trigger this one, they can't shoot it with a crossbow. Get out of the area. We need to find there's one more.
It's already sizzling.
Well, get away from it. We don't want to trigger it prematurely. Sappers, do you have any sappers?
No, I've got no one.
Alright.
All my engineers are dead.
Evacuate everyone out of this building.
The blast will be contained inside the walls more than likely.
Check this one. Check this one.
My lord, it's time to move before it goes.
Yeah.
Please don't blow up. I need you still.
Yep. Right, there's one more unaccounted for.
Ulrich.
Where was it? This is the alcove. Aid building. Okay, you just fucking went in. Supplies. Where were they keeping their supplies? Would that be the supplies? Fuck.
I can ask real quick.
Yeah.
Might be supplies.
It looks like supplies. It could also be the alcove.
Out here, come on.
Shit. Let's go.
Alright, the building's clear. Leave the ones around that thing.
Okay.
Because you continue to hear the hissing coming from the bomb below, you know that it could detonate any second.
Keep a wide berth.
The explosion causing most of the building to be destroyed, even some of the buildings on the other side, some of the civilians there, where the bathhouse workers on the right side might be injured.
Fuck. We can't move it, we can't defuse it.
Alright, how are you looking? What's going on?
There's something in there. Heidemann, ideas?
Something in there, wonderful.
If I had Ulrich, he'd have potions to instantly put it out. I have nothing for sulfur rope. Sulfur rope burns and burns and burns like alchemist fire.
Well, we can't move it and we can't fucking defuse it, so fuck.
Okay. Think.
With another natural 20, Kyler, you know that there is a chance to defuse it. Moving it, maybe not. Messing with the area around, no. But there is a chance, if not small, to defuse it and potentially save
Fuck.
both the building and the bathhouse.
He's gonna go in and use his deft hands to figure out a way to stop it from exploding.
Lord,
That gives you a +2, am I correct with that?
I believe so, yeah. It's meant to be for like lockpicking and stuff like that, but that's your discretion.
You will see the box in front. I will give you a perception check. With an 18, almost immediately, you see that there are multiple lines coming out of it, going in different directions. If any single movement of the box, any of these lines will get pulled, causing a detonation. For the first part, you know you need to cut these lines and assure that they do not get pulled or snap. Otherwise, the bomb will detonate.
you have 3
With
minutes,
that
Lord.
18 rolling,
3 minutes.
My lord?
That is my best guess.
Keep distance.
you will be able to cut 2 of them, but as you get down to 1 of them, you start to lose your footing on the gravel with all the boxes around. As that happens, you're able to catch yourself on the box in front to avoid triggering the bomb. It is just right in front. You are inches away from that going off. Then you quickly bring the dagger up to cut the last line.
It's movable.
Diffusing. It's the old
How does it fucking go off?
As you open up the lid of the box, you will see the black powder and a different mechanism of different triggers, whatever it may be. It's very confusing but complex. You can look down and roll again.
You know, alchemist.
If you move this box, there is a chance that something in the inside might shift and cause another explosion. This might have to be diffused where it is.
Okay, he's gonna see if there's a way to stop it from exploding.
See if you can run it.
Yes, actually.
Deep in the box, you will see something that looks similar to what you have seen on the hammers of night killers. That might be
What do you
the
see?
trigger to pull down to cause a spark.
It's like the top
do
of
you
a
see?
night killer. You know that little hooky thing?
Is there a pan beneath it? like a small plate beneath it.
You do see a small plate.
There is.
Put anything between it. Anything. Leather. Rope.
He's gonna
anything
cut
in
off a bit
between
of his
it.
cloak
Yeah,
and
blood.
cover it.
You will be able to do so. You place the cloak in front, on top of the pan.
Lord, heal
You don't
me.
understand how any of this works, but
Back up, Lord.
as you listen deeper in, being this close, you'll hear a ever slight.
What? I found the other one.
And as you look deeper, you will be able to see a small pendulum on the back right of the box swinging.
There's a
What else do you see?
pendulum, something swinging back and forth.
Pendulum? It matters not.
Secondary.
If the flintlock can't spark, it matters not.
I've
The
wrapped
pendulum
it.
can do nothing.
I've wrapped it in spider silk.
Then the flint won't be able to ignite. That's
Then-
the best we've got, Lord. It'll have to do.
Fuck.
It'll have to do.
Soma said he found another one.
As long as the flintlock.
By the old estate.
As long as it is covered, it shouldn't spark.
He's not around. I didn't see him.
Where's the last one?
That house.
Back at the blacksmith.
Getting two different things here.
There. There. That house.
Oh, this house. What's the status with this one?
It's got a pendulum swinging in it. Kyla covered the flintlock in the pan with cloth. It shouldn't be any spark.
Try and fucking stop this fuse from ever going off.
Hang on, Soma.
You're attempting to put the fuse out with your bare hands. Is that correct? With the cream?
He's covering his hands with the cream and fucking hoping to God because there's no time.
Understood. Rolling, Soma.
Oh, oh,
You feel the sensation of the blitz of flames peer into your hands, and you feel it burn into the skin hard as you hear Kyler him just scream in pain and the sizzling going out. The smell of burnt flesh begins to fill the air as you can hear him panic as you don't know how much time is left. You can see he has slowed it down essentially a lot, but it's still going. He is stalling it right now, Kyler.
He's going to wrap the flintlock like he did the other one.
Understood.
come on!
Pause.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God!
In this moment, you are together in this single moment. Soma, you are holding on to a hair's breadth, everything you have to stop this thing from exploding. You can see inches are left. Tyler, you move your knife in quickly as Soma does everything he can to stop this. Your knight just holding to Soma to try to keep him not letting go of that grip. Both of you looked to each other's eyes that last moment as you move your dagger down. You look as seconds pass that seem like a lifetime, and with a simple movement of your hand, the blade cuts it just perfectly with a natural 20. And the explosive is disarmed.
There's 3 natural 20s doing this, dude.
Resume.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
All I have is water if you need to pour it on your hands.
Get this fucking box out of here, please. That's the more important fucking shit right now.
All right.
I'll get out of your way. Just get it the fuck out of my sight.
On you. Out into the field, like the other one.
Yes, my lord.
There's still stuff in this could explode, so be careful.
Please be careful. Please. Please.
Alright, out into the field, go. You're gonna start getting all nervous.
Wait, Lord.
It's safe. It's been diffused.
Wait. The pendulum is still swinging, Lord. Don't cross.
It's covered
Don't
though,
cross.
so even if it does fire, it won't go off, right?
I hear you. I'm waiting for it to stop. Wait.
My lord, for your safety.
Claudia, you look on and see someone's hands are burnt.
I don't really want to be holding this out here, Laudio.
I don't hear it swinging anymore.
God, one of you.
Let's go, quick. Out into the field.
Alright, clear. Clear the way.
For all that is holy, one of you gods take the Lord's spot.
I can do it.
Switch with me.
Did the same thing as before, Lord?
No, this one was on a fuse.
Come
It was on a burning
Alright,
fuse.
where
We
are we
managed to
going?
cut the fuse before it got into the area. So there's still the powder in there, but we need to move it away.
Feel like I should be yelling as your father right now. Delegate.
Yeah, I know. No one was doing it. though.
Delegate.
Gate here and I'll look at
A split second later, we would have lost it.
If you
Also,
need to take a
Fisk
seat
is
at
over
this
there just watching
station,
everything.
feel free.
What of the other one?
Come on.
Pendulum just ticking away?
Keep going.
Pendulum stopped ticking.
Alright, let me see your hands.
I heard a snap, which means the flint hit the cloth.
Okay, we'll move that when this one comes back. Oh, when those people come back.
Install the fuse somehow.
Not a disaster. It didn't go off.
Someone with a 16 you watch as Ludwig swiftly begins to place burn cream into the hands. It stings to the flesh as you see he also cleans out any infections of the burn marks they left. But with a 16 he's able to clean your hands and bandage them. Soma, you know the aid station, those that were sick in it, have been moved and spread through the city. You know today was the final day. Everything you had built up to. This was the final day of treatments and people being...
Last box. It seems to have been diffused. We need to move that out there as well, just in case.
Hopefully it was enough.
Not current.
This disease shouldn't spread, but if it does, all hell would break loose. But you've done what you can, and someone tried to tear everything down that you've tried to build.
You, go help my knight. We need to move that last one.
Right, okay.
Well done, Soma.
We'll do the other one.
It's being moved already.
Today was the final day for the fucking people
Where?
to be treated and for it
Being
to...
moved right now.
Damn it!
Show me where it is.
Ludwig, what happened?
Are we good to get the
I
citizens
don't-
back to where they need to?
No. Not yet. No.
Somebody decided to not only poison
Yes,
our
thank you. I did my job.
medical supplies, but attempted to kill us when we found that they had also planted explosives.
Thanks, Vicar.
Just trying to rub this salt in the Yeah, of course.
Bakar!
Do I get paid now? Am I considered a mercenary?
Would you like me to pay
Mercenary
you?
work? Yes.
If you would have fucking investigated...
I don't have a job anymore.
One last request from this place. For those who were let go because of their lives that needed to be saved from this terrorist attack. If I would call it that. I need to find some of the people who were left out that may or may not still be poisoned
It's fine.
for the right tiered antidotes to be displayed to them just in case. So the last thing that I want is for this to be spread out again.
Shouldn't you go to the guards for that? I'm not a guard
Backup
anymore.
device, of course there was.
No, I'm just.
I can help. I need permission to help. This is out of my hands.
Oh, for God's sake, did she go?
I'm just all over the place right now. I'll send
Here.
a fucking missive.
That man right there, that is your best bet. He is the highest in charge. I'm sorry, I'm putting more shit on your shoulders. I still love you.
It's fine.
It's fucked up, isn't it?
Some of the people that were poisoned, that were escorted out, I do not want to risk another outbreak here without me knowing. Please, if you can, for those that were left, check with them, see what kind of care versions of the antidotes that are needed. Make sure that we get everyone properly treated.
Over by the,
They're
up there, they're waiting up
arena right now. In the
Yeah,
stands.
the arena. They're all sick.
In the arena?
They're getting fucked.
Please do not
They're
do
on
this.
the stands.
Once this last one's been dealt with, move them back in here.
Found the damn thing.
What's happened?
Instead of leaving it.
Nothing. They're still there.
I'm
They're
gonna
fine.
die any day now. Better stop staring at a ceiling and go out in a blaze of glory. I say. I'd rather not
Poison,
die
I need to
staring
get
at
with
a
Oshan
ceiling.
again just to see if we can
I'll
make
fucking
some
stop
more of
him.
these antidotes
You need
or
to check
some
the
shit.
people
We
that are
need
up
to...
here.
I need to.
Thank God.
You're dead on your shield.
Wow. Some people, huh?
Well, I wonder.
Gonna be moved
Well,
in.
it's not a red mist, so.
It's disarmed. You had a few seconds. Whoever moved that needs to get demoted.
None of us here, Inquisitor. Thank you.
Well, done is done. Are we sure that's all of them?
We checked. The alleyway, the aid station, house, and the supplies behind it. There were also red dot guards watching and doing nothing. On top. Followed by
And they likely
crossbows.
weren't Redod guards. Have them apprehended. Where are they?
It's a good question.
Speaking of which, can someone get the
Don't
arrow
look
out
at
of my
me.
shield?
Oh, we've done enough here.
Can be moved.
Alright, move it down to the field, and then we'll get the sick people back in here, finish their treatments.
Yes, my lord.
Once this is done, I'm going to assume you want to have a talk, but I would like to talk to you.
Sure.
Of course. Perfect.
Alright, is
Wonderful.
everything dealt with, or is the one still a problem?
This one here
They're
has
just
been
moving
properly
out.
diffused. We're going to move out into the field just to be completely safe. Once it's been moved out,
And that's 3 of the 3, yes?
3 of the 3. Move the sick people back in here.
Okay.
You might want
So they
to
don't
check
spread.
with your towers. There was guards
I sent
up there
I
watching.
sent guards up there to try and apprehend anyone, but no
Oh,
one's
okay.
come back, so maybe double check that.
Wonderful, okay.
Come on, Sergeant, what are you doing? Get on it.
Yeah, thank you, Vicar.
That poor man, I feel awful for him.
This must be nice for you.
No. This is awful. I'm watching all the work that I've done just be undone in seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Should I keep looking for them or what?
What the fuck was that?
I think we found another one. We should probably go watch
The
that.
5th one.
What was that?
What happened from the forge?
There's fire at the forge!
At the forge? Fuck.
And that building over there's
Oh,
on
well,
fire.
that's comical.
Oh, shit.
Keep away from it! Gather buckets!
I'm going to get Tang because he has this mask.
Explosions begin to ring out through the entirety of Nautis, shaking the buildings, the homes, the ground itself as explosions sound off near the coastline along the homes as then fire envelops the air.
Gather up the guards. Get them to the well. Start moving water buckets. Let's go.
Time to test your contraption.
Take this, throw it on an isolated part of the fire. You take one as well. I have 3. Spread it out as much as you can. Take each corner of the house.
Soma, to the well. Go to the well. Go to the well. Get buckets. To the well. To the well. Buckets. Go, go, go.
Are there any injured?
We don't know yet. We need to put the fire out. To the well.
Need to be
Buckets.
moved to a safe.
I'm staying
At least
far
not
away.
out in the
I'm not
open.
going anywhere. Don't worry. Marin, to the well. Get buckets.
Hey, you might want to go get buckets. Don't just stand there staring at it. There's a well over there. Go get buckets. Come on. Why does nothing happen? Come on. This ain't my job anymore. You want to come help too? I was standing citizen. Until you'll get a gold star.
Fuck. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
As you come rushing in, you hear the sound of creaking wood guardsmen, shock trooper.
That's gonna close back up.
With a 10,
Oh,
your
on the back. Make sure you get
Capitano
on that
grabs you by
backside.
the back of the armor, pulls you back. This entire roof collapses.
Oh.
Seems
Don't worry about that. Get the door done, because if we can get in.
they were unaware that you had fully moved out.
But
Lucky for the air guards. Seems their intel was a little off.
This wood's collapsing. Stay away from this.
All right.
Get around to the sides then. Move to the sides.
I think it's a good time to start using the dog's nose.
Let's not get in the way of people.
God, it's fucking too hot. Alright.
To the sides. Come on.
Grab the water from the coastline if you're going around the side. It's closer.
True. Where we put it? Where we focus?
My lord. Where do you need me?
Water buckets around the side. Fill them up at the coastline.
Right.
Make sure the fire doesn't spread to the other buildings.
That's right.
Fuck's sake.
Down here.
Right, I know. Oh god. Okay. Fucking
Just fucking. Let's drop you off.
I'm going to be assisting. Make sure the water goes on some of the
goes on?
so the fire does not spread. Explosions
Fire.
don't.
Here, dump 'em into water.
It's coming from the old forge.
Yes. Well, if we were just a few days late, we would have been up in smoke.
Yep.
Oh shit, alright.
Well, Sandro stated that he wanted.
We've only got those water buckets.
Good. Make sure the fire doesn't spread to the
We'll
other
take out the
buildings.
Aye. My lord,
Winter.
we lock the gate and the on the estate. Watch it on the walls as well. Make sure no one's trying anything sneaky.
Good. Fuck.
Should we get the dogs out and start something?
but I didn't see any ships leaving the harbor. The inside of these all the stages are completely on fire.
Alright, focus on making sure the fire doesn't spread to the other buildings first, and then start moving from the bottom to top slowly as you can. But the priority is to make sure the fire does not spread.
I know.
Fight your way through as best as you can.
Soma. Your orders, my lord.
Lock down the main estate, make sure no one goes in or out. Double check any imports that we've had, especially weird wooden boxes. That seems to be the main positioning of these explosives. I know we had a lot moving in and out, but just double check.
At once.
Someone was claiming that it had the sigil of a house he didn't recognize? Or
Is that what
something?
was on the boxes?
You'd have to ask him for more details. Lord Anhart.
Understood. I'll see if I can track him down. Try not to get in people's ways.
The 3 crates we have. You put that to the side. What would you like me to do with them, Lord?
The what, sorry?
The crates that we've repositioned, what would you like for me to do with them?
We'll leave them out into the field for now until we can get Lady Heidemann to get Inquisitor Fist to ensure that they are completely null.
Of course.
Or Ulrich, or a sapper, or someone who's...
If you need to, keep climbing up and down with buckets. Make sure that doesn't catch.
Fuck's sake.
The dowsing is up here to make sure it doesn't spread to the market.
I've made sure they've gone around that way as well, made sure it's not spread to anywhere else.
Good.
Apparently inside
Has your
is-
father been informed?
I don't know. We're dealing with the here and now.
He should probably be informed. This is his building.
Yeah.
Technically, he still owns it.
I'll go and phone him right away.
Soma,
Where else needs water?
Coming
What is it?
those boxes, there was a sigil on them, you said? I thought I heard you say?
Some kind of strange symbol. It's one of the poison boxes all the way from back there. Since those didn't explode, that one should still be intact. I could show you the exact box for it.
Please do.
Overhang, we need to make sure this don't burn.
Well, it sounds like the
You want me to
scarecrows have
continue
gone
calling the fire, or do you want me to show you the box now?
Show me the box. We're concerned that they might have moved into the new estate.
Got it.
This warehouse ain't burning either. I want to saturate the inside.
I've already told those guardsmen to move the box outside of the fucking area, but they probably have not done that yet. At least I don't think that they did. This should be the box. We're gonna need a DM to see if this is still actually here. The DM is here. Hello. The box is still here with a strange symbol, correct?
Yep.
They haven't moved it yet. Good. Right here, the strange symbol. All of these in this box in particular were the ones that were poisoned.
He's gonna put some parchment over it and get a rubbing of it.
Very well. You'll be able to do so.
Great. Thanks, Soma. I need to check the estate to make sure we haven't
No
moved
problem.
anything in.
It was some kind of noble house. It was the one that sent this box. Some kind of nobleman or woman did this. I have no idea who sent that box.
I'll check it in our references. Right now we need to make sure there's no more hiding. We missed those ones by the forge.
Fuck. At least we got them out of the fucking refugee spot. After this, I would need to check up on the rest of those that were treated to see if they've been given the right antidote. Have you seen O'Shawn anywhere?
Not for a long while.
Fuck me.
Lord. Oh, son of a bitch.
My lord, we got your information. Might want to see this. How many crates you said came in here?
It could have been anywhere. We're moving a lot of stuff.
Where they are right now?
Oh, the crates in here that exploded.
Fields.
There's at least 3 or 4.
this line and this line. Shipping information for the past few days. Looks like newest shipments have coming out from a fort near the old Robber Baron's keep. It's been signed by nobility, stamped, it all looks approved, but if we want anything else, we need to go inspect those crates.
This is a rubbing of a symbol that was on it. It's some sort of nobility house. I don't quite recognize it right off the bat, but I could definitely check. Either of you recognize it?
Let's go inspect those crates, because that, I'm not sure, is lining up with that one.
Okay. Yeah, let's go, let's go check them. Where were they left?
Just past the arena, away from the civilians.
Lead the way. My concern is that those boxes were moved into our state, the new one.
Holy fucking shit, you can't even play.
We'd have to check everything, and we certainly don't have the manpower right now to do that.
Yeah.
But we can certainly do it.
We know what we're looking for, at least.
We have the signs of the nobles, we know where it's coming from. It's all official documentation, so... Unless something got slipped in or tampered with, I don't know.
From the old Robber Baron Keep, you said?
A fort near there, hi.
Interesting.
Hold the Lord here. I'm going to check to make sure there's no other explosives planted on them. If I blow up, you know what
Fucking day in paradise.
Yep, I'll say.
What did I miss? What happened?
You missed a lot.
Oh, fuck.
Never a dull day.
And there was bombs in these crates, you said?
Explosives, similar to what was used by the Imperials. Probably similar to what was used to take down the Stalwart, if I was to hazard a guess. I don't know if it's the same people. Probably not.
Great.
What evil did the Imperials bring upon this world? When he started bringing that powder.
A great lie that shouldn't be in their hands. It
Mhm.
doesn't even belong to them. And again, their own god doesn't belong to them, but... What do I know?
You're way too old.
There's no ticking, so we won't explode.
Alright.
I want to take a look at him. I have a suspicion, but I don't know if it's true.
I feel like we should shift it over. I mean, I'd feel bad
No,
for
it's
blowing up.
fine. If we hear ticking, then get the Lord out of here and pray for the rest. Wouldn't mind holding this.
It's actually quite delicate handiwork on the insides.
Fuck me. And these were just left inside the aid station?
There was planned locations where they were put and deployed. Some of them are rigged to explode if they were moved. Some of them they wanted to shoot with a crossbow. Some of them are already lit. I assume this is...
Well, I can tell you now, they were certainly tampered with before they came into the town. These crates were jarred open and then almost seemingly shut tight, like they were never opened again. Meaning, our supplier is aware and had them filled with the necessary supplies and had our little stowaways tucked away, or transactions happening after it left the keep.
Like they were intercepted, placed with the explosives, and then put into the city.
I mean, we have the ledger, and we have the stamp. We could always go pay them a visit. Not today, but
definitely not
we can
today.
cobble something together.
We'll have to gather our resources. Okay. I'm going to have this sigil looked at so that I can remember which house it belongs to. We also need to go through the boxes that are in the estate. I want to double check. It's going to be slow going, but we need to make sure that there's none of this in the new estate.
Of course, especially what just happened of the old one.
Take a scent.
Can it smell the
I
powder?
will,
If there's any similar boxes, she can get the scent off of it.
Okay, well we'll do a
Paint
quick once over with
boxes.
her and see if she can pick up on anything, and then I'll briefly look, but I won't hang up too much time on it. We need to keep things handled. Let's go back to the estate.
my lord.
If we were any slower moving out.
Say again, my lord?
If we were any slower moving out of that estate. That could have been bad.
Well, how long do you think these crates have been here at the aid station? Couple days, maybe.
Well, we intercepted a missive from yesterday saying that they had been put in that position. So at least yesterday.
Wonder if you're operating with old
For some-
intel. At least a few days old.
Has to be. The estate blew up. Not our current one, but our old one.
What date?
Certainly sent a message, though.
What date on the ledgers did they say they came into the city for?
I'd have to double check it if you wouldn't mind handing me that.
Quick thinking, my lord, shoving me in the way.
I do apologize, but you did have a shield on your back.
Yeah, I still would have jumped in the way no matter what, even if you didn't shove me. Are you well?
A few scrapes, a bit of a burn. I'll live.
Looks like most of the fire's been put out. We'll leave that to them.
After thoroughly looking at this a bit longer, and you're not gonna like it.
Go on.
Please don't tell me it's more than a week.
Supplies came in last week.
Fuck.
And not just that, but the car that was supposed to deliver these were also reported to have a missing driver.
A missing driver? How did it get into the fucking
Lord.
city then?
That is a good question.
Was that reported after or before?
That's just what I'm going off on here. I don't know when this note was added.
Well, that could mean that if the driver has been missing and switched out with someone who's privy to the plot, that the original people who were supposed to sign off on that did not expect it to be what it was.
Could lead to that possibility. It's how they have official signage and stamps of the sigils of the...
They probably
Also
hijacked a
there.
shipment that was already coming in. Replaced the driver as well. Yeah, that sounds right.
That then begs the question, who the hell... Well, I suppose we have our suspicions, just no concrete information. I mean, that stamp shows up other times in this ledger too, but it's all official.
Yeah.
All this is going through the proper channels. None of it's corrupted.
My suspicion would be that an official shipment that was already signed off had been hijacked. They replaced the driver, they replaced the cargo. That way they're just slipping something into something that's already official. They don't need to forge anything or make anything up or cover anything.
As you all stand here, you begin to hear a slight echo fall to the wind from this side of the wall. The sound of metal, the sound of foots of marching, coming from, by the sounds of it, this direction.
Have the hound do a quick once-over, see if they peek anything after sniffing those boxes. I'm gonna see what this is.
You want company, my lord?
Sure.
Alright.
Ugh, every time I see boxes now.
Foot traffic.
Sounds like a lot.
We'll have a check, no worries, but...
Hmm.
Dare I say, these shouldn't be tampered with.
Yeah, not until we've cleared them, that's for sure.
Of course. The hell is that movement?
That's a lot of movement.
All residents within Nautis and those in the surrounding area will start to hear the sound of many hooves coming from the northern gate back to the expansion of the city. The last time that they have heard this many hooves was when a large retinue of a lord's men have come through, and they will hear tens, if not hundreds, of horses riding through.
Who's coming into town?
I have a suspicion. I dare not get my hopes up, though.
You don't think?
I mean, it was scheduled to be today, from what I was told.
No, clearly I must be seeing things.
I don't think you are.
You see it, Kyler. The row of men marching as far as the eye can see. Those bearing the griffin.
Yes. He did it!
You don't think maybe we should give him a proper welcome at the keep?
I think we should.
By the God!
There's so many of them. Right, the keep. We should, yeah, right, come on.
Yes, my lord.
My God, it's like a sea of...
Hey, there's hundreds of them. The old bastard did it! So they're gonna be excited to meet you, sir.
You think?
The Griffins have come home, and they're wanting to soar back to whence they came. I think I get a little excited hearing that too.
I always worry about disappointment. You don't really expect a drow, you know?
You're not a disappointment, my lord. The men here know what you've done to sacrifice. I'm sure these men have been told by Crenshaw as well. Oh.
Welcome, brothers.
Straight into the barracks! Straight into the barracks!
Would you mind leading them to the barracks, Gunter?
As you wish, my lord.
there. Straight to the barracks.
Looking for the barracks, lads.
Barracks.
Come on up over here. I'll lead you there. Welcome
Let's go
home.
now.
Hurry it up.
Crenshaw.
You and I shall walk behind.
Good to see you, my
until
boy.
he introduces us.
Oh, I missed you. And you brought friends.
Not as many as I was hoping.
Still.
We can discuss that soon. For now. If you don't mind, I will be seeing to the men who will be coming. We have several more groups arriving.
Okay, you let me know what you need of me. I'll make sure everything's prepared.
Well, if you wouldn't mind pointing them in this direction. We missed our turn the first time.
There's a lot has changed since you've been here, yes.
Yes. If you wouldn't mind meeting them at the gate and pointing them this way.
Of course.
You do not need to stand like
Thank
me,
you,
dear.
my lord.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you too may get yourself situated to find your way through the keep. I'm sure someone will be in there to greet you.
Good.
And soon the lords will find you.
Do you know where our keepings or quarters are going to be?
I'm sure we would wait for the Lord, and he'll be able to show us where to go next.
Mandala will be on foot.
Yes, this place is full of you.
I call him halt.
Greetings, my lord.
Greetings. Welcome to Nautis. If you take the road to your right and then another immediate right, you'll find yourself within our new estate. Feel free to make yourself welcome.
Thank you, my lord. Columns ready. March.
I call him quick march. Right.
My lord.
Lord Kyla, I do apologize for that risky action.
If it would have blown up, I would have covered my body with yours. Both of yours. So.
You saved lives, son. Rest and heal. Kaz.
Give me that backpack. No, give me that backpack.
Rude.
Fuck.
Are you trying to rob the Lord?
I did rob the Lord.
Man, I had that in the morning.
I just...
What, getting robbed?
Oh
No, the
God,
backpack
please.
is when I picked it up and
I
put it
actually
down.
don't want to be dealing with any more
Yeah,
issues
I
today.
haven't seen you since
I
then.
don't think my hands can take any much more than they've already contained. Well,
Got the report for you.
Lovely canteen of...
Helped Marin take
It's a little
a man
alcohol
to
if you
the
want to
Temple of Isar and it got attacked.
I
First
am
wave
no
was Big
drinker.
Greys.
I am not an alcoholic.
And a
I stay
lieutenant, I
sober
think,
just so that I
I
can
don't know
keep
if it was a
working
lieutenant,
right.
he was bigger than the
Who
others,
would I be?
similar to Nasrak size, killed him. And then we were attacked by smaller greys and a lot of greens, eventually one big green, probably from Balerno. So I fought him
Thanks for
down,
that
we
skin
bloodied each
crew.
other pretty good, and I told him that Nasrak was missing an eye and weak, so he ran back to Balerno. Could have pitted them against each other a little bit more.
Good play. Temple is still standing, not in the hands of the orcs.
Still standing. Pushed them all back.
Well done, guys. Thank you.
The box of the potions and poisons and shit, do you want that to be brought anywhere? Or do you want that to be burned, throw away, what? I'd prefer for that shit to be burnt.
Yeah, dispose of it how you would of any other alchemical means like that.
I'll be sending 3 missives. One to Oshan for some of the antidotes needed for those few that may have yet to be treated proper. The second one up to the keep as to what just happened, and to look for Oshan. Then he needed the names of those that have not been treated proper yet. And third one, to get rid of the fucking poison crate.
I'll be heading back to the estate. Tala could not find anything with the crates in the
I'll accompany
armory
you.
or in our storage.
I'll be doing that right before I go to bed.
Good man, Summer. Give yourself time to heal.
You know me.
Do I have permission to enter?
What do you need? We're kind of in the middle of something.
I was gonna give the report to Arn as well, but if it can wait, then it can wait.
I'll send it up the chain. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Of course.
And I don't need him.
Ah, fuck. I need to go back into my place. Maybe I can find something that could help me.
My son. Not only martial prowess, but he understands politics very well. Come here, my boy.
The King of Gods does not argue about blood. All that matters is love, doesn't it?
You are correct, Prioress. Please, introduce yourselves.
Renestri. Sir, I'm here for the apothecary spot.
Very good.
In Crown's blessing, young lord, I am Prioress Katerina. I look forward to properly blessing this home for you. The name
The
of the king.
Prioress is of the faith. And of course, no introduction needed. You know, Crenshaw.
We met.
Yes.
I got a little excited.
So you have. Yes, I saw.
Your boy
You
met
rode out
me
to meet
in the
them.
courtyard. Yes.
I was up on the balcony when I saw you coming in the gate. I could not believe my eyes. But you said you had
Yes, I
news.
saw you. Yes. Well, as I bring here today to you, 400 men strong.
400?
Yes.
Well, the other 500?
Well, that is the trouble we ran into, isn't it? Marion Bridge. The Baron. He's raised it. Half of our troops are on the other side.
Raise the bloody bridge, whatever for?
I know not. Not yet, at least.
I smell interference. It's imperative we find a way to get that company back over here so our numbers stay total. We'll send a few missives to the Baron of Nerion Keep.
I can get right on that, my lord.
I assume they were encamped and dug in.
Yes, and there are some good men with them, leading them, so they'll be fine.
But I'm not worried. Politics at play, but we expected as much, did we not?
This is Gradia.
Tis.
Well, the first order of business is you and yours need to get some food in your bellies. The cooks have been at it all day, expecting you to be here. You'll find your room on the second story, just outside the war room.
Thank you, my lord. It's been a long
The rest of you,
Look.
welcome to our little corner of this hellish province. You've traveled a long way, I've no doubt that you want food and drink you shall have. Fall out. Find rest.
My lords.
Get yourselves some rest and food, and we shall talk at length soon.
Yes, thank you. Take care, and see you soon.
My lord.
Yes, Prioress.
On which floor is the rooms that we will be partaking in? Myself for blessing and for working in your apothecary.
The chapel and the apothecary on the second story. There are accommodations within the castle on the second story, or if you wish to be outside, there's another building here with even further accommodation. It's entirely up to you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
We shall make our way in and navigate the keep.
Please do. The extension of food and drink, of course, go to you both. Eat hearty, there's more than enough.
Of course. I'll do another prayer like I've been doing on our journey. Shall we?
Of course. Try to walk a little fast, please.
Crown's blessing.
From what happened in the Sabine. The fires.
Oh, that's possible. Sorry, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were just the Sabines as a whole.
Let's try at least some.
Apologies, my lord. Would you have the men search the records for the sigils that we found on the crate?
What?
This unknown.
Yeah, I need to fill you in on that. This is what you're looking for. Just check the main crates if you can. I don't suspect you'll find anything.
Tell
but
us.
double check.
I had to sniff around, but she couldn't find anything. I'll get some more eyes on it as well.
Okay, thank you. We suspect that the Scarecrows had a hand in what can only be described as a terrorist attack throughout the city. I'm sure you heard the explosions.
Yes, I had wondered, but I was told it was under control.
We intercepted a missive stating the location of 3 packages in the sick quarter. We went there, we managed to defuse them, but we didn't realize that there was several of them at the old estate, the Forge. By the time we figured it out, they had...
So we were there talking.
Yeah, as well as the sick and injured.
That's awesome.
I don't know the extent of the damage, but the flames were inside and out. We managed to contain the fire from stopping it from spreading to other buildings, but I would doubt the structural integrity of the old estate right now.
Well, they overplayed their hands, didn't they?
God, no.
At the wrong time.
Oh, no, friendly spot.
Mrs. Soma, you alright?
Friendly spot.
Ah. Could say I've been worse, but having to try and stole a fuse with my own bare hands and skin cream says it all. I'm fine.
I'm not afraid to. I was watching from up top.
You're a good man, Kaido. Most would have cut and run.
That's right, I did see you sparring.
I almost did, but I didn't want to leave all the people. There was only a couple people who were poisoned. from the treatments that were given from a noble house of the strange symbol. At that moment, I knew exactly what was happening.
Well,
But there are people for refugees that are still need to be treated. All sending 3 missives. One to Oshan directly. We need to get some antidotes to make sure that we find some other people who might still be or be not sick. I need to check that to make sure we have not another outbreak. The second missive being to the keep, warning them about exactly what happened here from my perspective, as well as to the attack that happened within the refugee portion. Thirdly, to burn the fucking box of all that poison, all the bandages, all of it.
Well done, Mr.
I got you on
Silver.
that as well.
You
Well
really
done.
want to train with the men, don't you?
It's acts like that
I don't know if I want to train with her.
that makes a man who
You'll
he
do.
is. Acts of valor and courage in the face of fear.
Yeah, you'll kick my ass.
And you far outshine your peers.
Nothing for So tell her would be.
Good. Thank you.
So that we could recover from that. Because I know for a damn fact that this attack was thoroughly planned, aimed for the both of you. If that old-ass place was fucking bombed as well as aimed for me, I can't recall correctly, but if I believe so, you may have already seen it before I could, but I think someone tried to shoot me. And we were taking that one bomb next to...
Either you or the
next
box
to the waters.
managed to intercept it, though. To that
All
end,
it says to me
The old estate was on fire.
is that once again, the Nautis God has let things slip through its fingers, and everyone around there may not have been the men and women we thought they were in uniform.
yes, the shot was from the wall itself. To that end as well, I've had the men search any of the boxes that we've moved in here during the moving process to see if they matched up with any of the other ones, and it seems like we're fine, so everything in here is safe at least. Do you recognize this symbol? Someone said it's like an old house. Looks familiar, but I can't place it. I was going to look in some of the books.
If it's familiar to you, it must be from Gradia.
I'll look in the books, see if we can't track it down.
Still gonna be all cozy.
I have no doubt we'll be able to do with you at the helm, my son.
There's some kind of noble house, I think, that sent that box. Which is quite rare.
We
We've made a lot of enemies.
I'll stay on the walls and be in the rain. You
We
can
checked the
find
logs
I'll be
of
surprised.
these boxes coming in and out of the city. They are all under the same signing off from a noble. But apparently the cart that was supposed to bring this in, the driver was missing, which makes me suspect that it was intercepted on the way, which might not mean that the person who signed off on it knew what was in it.
Only if it's raining hard.
We'll have to look further then.
Definitely.
A good catch.
I'll poke my
I need
thumbs.
to have a word with Crenshaw before it gets too late.
Just allowing people just to...
Oh, no, they bought us. I remember, they bought us all.
No?
Oh,
I have been telling people,
Go find out why the
don't come
fuck
in here
they're in
unless
it.
you have reason.
I remember, no, they
Go find out why the fuck they're here. I need to go take care of Crenshaw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be taking it in for the night. I need these wounds to fucking recover.
Get some rest.
Find what you need, Kaz.
Yeah, I used it earlier today. You can see the hilt is a bit battered and half of the blade is completely dull.
I could give it a sharpen if you want.
It's fine, probably won't need it.
Okay. Just for future reference, make sure you grab a guard when you're walking around the place. They get a little antsy, especially with what happened today.
That's fair. I mean, I thought I was allowed to come and go, as long as something big wasn't happening.
No, it's business only, as we're trying to keep it. In fact, we're not even allowing people to stay here unless they're employed or give service to the house. So we're trying to really keep a tight ship. So just grab a guard next time and no harm, no foul.
Sure, will do.
Thanks, Kaz. Thanks again for helping with the fire, too.
If you need the guard, I'm usually around, so just give a holler. Fatima.
Will do.
What a day.
Would you like me to get a few men to gather a squad for when we go to Tello, my lord?
You say we're going to Tello?
It's where the shipment came from. Of course, not today.
Not today. Someday soon, though. We'll figure it out. We have men on the inside, so I want to poke them first, see if we can get any more intel from it. You definitely earned yourself today. You earned your food today, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remind me, I got to feed you now.
Go on, go get your food.
Come on, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm fucking giddy. Dude, I'm like, yee! It's like when I got the Ranger armor. 400 men with another 500 on the way. My hands are dying though. I have my own office and table too. Yeah, interesting question. No, Kyler's not interested in the faith. The way he sees it is, gods don't pay attention to me, so why should I them? Like, he believes in them. He's not like, no, they don't exist. Like, he's obviously, he's heard Bania. And he's seen all the magic shit. You know, with Etler and all that jazz. And all the stuff that the Inquisitors can do with Sotar and blah blah blah. But he's just kind of like, they don't give me the time of day, so I'm not gonna give them time of day. Like, they don't care about me. So why should I care about them? There are times when Kylo was growing up in like really bad situations where he like prayed for like anyone or anything to help him and nothing came. So that kind of put him off the whole idea. But he does also, like, respect it. Like, if people believe in it, he's not like, well, you're stupid for believing it. He's just kind of like, yeah, no, they don't care about me, so I don't need to care about them. I sure hope no assassins try and hurt me. Look at this fucking city, dude.